This is Lily from UniPrint. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Nowadays, customization is getting popular. A lot of people like to customize products with special designs, like customer t-shirts, customer socks, customer mugs, phone cases, and a lot more items. Those products with customer design has higher value than common design products. So today's topic is customer printing socks. And there's two common printing methods in the market. One is sublimation printing, another is DTG printing. Today we'll compare those two printing methods into details. So what is sublimation printing? Sublimation printing is inkjet printing technology. It uses inkjet printer print on sublimation transfer paper. After printing, we use a special heat press machine to transfer the print from the paper to the material. And the material has to be polyester material or higher polyester content materials. Like this one is polyester socks. As you see, it's a flat format because when we do the heat press process, we need to lay down the socks on the heat press machine plate. So the material has to keep flat because the paper is on the top layer. If it's not flat shape, if there's like fold on socks, then it will ruin the print. So usually sublimation socks normally it's flat format. So what is DTG? DTG refers direct to garment printing. The garment is socks. This is white socks for DTG printing. This is bending type. As you see, it's a different format, different type, the format from the blank sublimation socks. This is for sublimation and this is for DTG printing. Because we stretch the socks onto printing roller, we use a special socks printer to load the socks for direct printing. After printing, we pull socks from the printing roller and load it to a conveyor heater. Use high temperature to cure the socks. So this is the bending type socks for DTG printing. And this is a printed DTG socks. So let's compare sublimation socks and DTG socks. First one is from the heat pressing line. Sublimation socks has two sides pressing lines. If you can see clearly from the side, this is very straight line. It's very obviously. And this is the DTG socks. During the printing process, the socks is placed on the printing roller, so it's 360-degree printing technology, which leaves no pressing lines. This line is like original socks knitting line. It's not a pressing line. Just to show you. And the second is leak white. If you see the socks I stretch, you see it's leaking white very obviously, especially you do the dark color printing. The leak white phenomenon is very obviously because heat transfer only lay down the prints from the paper to the yarn surface, so it's not into the inner part of socks. So you see it's very obvious white phenomenon leakage. Okay, let's show the DTG socks. You see the not leak any white because it is just to place on the printing roller. That type is already stretched to be wider, so while the printing, the ink will penetrate the inner layer, so it's not leak white. Let's see the inner of the DTG socks. You see like here, you see the ink is like almost inner part of the socks. That's why it's not leak white. While the mated socks, if you turn the inner out, you see it's totally white because the ink only stay on the surface. So that's why you see it's leak white from the outside. You can see very obviously. This is DTG socks and this is the mated socks. Another is design integrity. You see this is a human, which you see usually this side and this side, if you make the design very well, but you still see the design integrity is not good because it turns two steps to print the socks. One side press and another side press, so it's it's difficult to remain the integrity of the design. But if you have to move the design like hands, just place here, only white on the edge, also this side also white, red background, so maybe it can be connected, but this gap of the pressing line will always remain here, so design integrity is less good than the DTG. So let me show you the side. Also you can see this is entire face, which the design integrity is very good. And about the softness and the brightness, both socks softness is quite good. I can feel it, and the brightness is good. Color brightness is good both, and the print image sharpness. Submitted socks is better than the DTG socks. Why? Because when we do the printing process, submission is print on the paper first, then transfer the paper prints to the socks. So it's direct contact to the sock surface. The images surroundings is very sharp, especially you can see on the letters, small letters, they are very sharp. You can see from human face, if you can see. And DTG, because when we printing, we have to stretch the socks. So when we're printing, actually the nozzle surface has a little distance, like 2 to 3 millimeter to the printing media. So the ink is like spray, not like submit socks. It's direct transfer the print from paper to the material. It's direct contact. And after socks printed, we have to pull out the socks, and that action also will affect the surrounding, because when you stretch socks out, the print on the ink print on the socks is not bit dry. So when you stretch it will affect a bit on the surroundings. So if you can see, the image print sharpness is DTG is less good than Sublimation socks. And about the shape, as we talked, DTG is like remain original socks shape. It's bending type, and polished socks is straight for flat format. It's how to say, personally I like the original socks shape, because it's like very solid one, like no shape, it's just a flat one. Another is surface appearance. So like we said, when we printing on the DTG socks, the printing nozzles is a little distance with the surface, so it's not like kill the surface yards. The surface yards remains the original socks character. If you can see the surface, because this type socks is very neat, so maybe you cannot see very well. Let me show you another one. This one, if you can see the surface yards is still stand up. But if you see from Sublimated socks, the surface yards is like lay down totally. It's like because the pressing steps, it totally kills the surface yards, so the yards is lay down. It's not stand up, so appearance is like Sublimated socks, the surface yard was killed, but DTG socks remains the original surface yards. Another last point is sublimation printing is only applied to polyester socks or higher percentage polyester material socks, while DTG you can use for a lot of materials like cotton, like polyester, nylon, wool, bamboo. Just different materials, you have to use different inks and different curing process. So that's for the comparisons for the DTG socks and the Sublimation socks. So what does UniPrint offer to you? We offer you customer printing solutions. We offer socksprinter, socks heater, and related equipment. Because for different socks materials, we use different process, and we have to use a lot of equipment to finish those process. Further, we also offer printing service for small quantities. So if you have interest in socks printing or you have questions, welcome to contact us. We will leave email below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.